What's up, y'all? I am back. I am back. I am back. Okay, so I wanted to come on really quick and do a review on Bad Boys LA. Child, let me tell you. Now, I always said I won't paying for no more subscriptions to no more apps and none of that shit. I already, got it split down how I throw my money around when it comes to entertainment or whatever, okay? Your girl to end up getting the damn app, getting the subscription, paying. So it had to be worth something. All the little commercials and things I was seeing and all the little talks of the show coming up. So anyway, needless to say, I ended up subscribing and paying my little fee or whatever. So tonight was the premiere of Bad Boys, right? So it started off with us, meeting the cast, who's gonna be in the house or whatever. And basically the first episode started off centered around Andrew Caldwell. Now, y'all all know Mother Caldwell, she, raises hell, she's the loser and she thinks she's the star and child, she showed her tail, basically popping her gums like she always do, running that damn mouth. And I'm saying she because sis, it's a sis. Anywho, but just popping his gums and running his mouth and like they said, belittling the other cast members and stuff. And when Milan had said something about, oh, but you was in my DMs trying to suck this dick or some shit like that, Andrew was, going off and you can't be caught saying that on TV. You can't say that on TV. Anyway, Milan had already showed the receipts and everything online that Andrew really was in his inbox, which I don't understand why sis just won't live in his truth. But hey, there's people out here that won't accept, what's already a given. Anywho, so the show started off good or whatever. The one that caught my eye the most is Gutter. Like, I'm really interested in him. I want to know why I ain't never heard of him or seen the little viral videos he had or anything like that. I never heard of Gutter, but I know before the show had premiered today, I seen a video where he was on live and he was with somebody I can't remember right now at this time, but he was with somebody and just his personality and everything and how they showed some of his viral videos like that. He was wide open. He wide open. But I like him. I like his personality. He just seems like a fun person. And I like his ghetto-ness, if that's a word. So yeah, I'm really feeling Gutter K. So yeah, we're gonna see how this season go. And let's see who's somebody else that's there that I didn't really. Oh yeah, Kurt Franklin's son there, Carrion. Child, when I seen Carrion, I was like, oh my goodness, he on Bad Boys. Like I really couldn't believe it. Like, cause I mean, I ain't never seen him online, doing no, Bad Boy type stuff. Besides the time that it was exposed how he cussed at his dad or something, or was saying something and his dad cussed him out. I mean, and then him trying to come out with the accusations about his father and something happening to, him when he was a child. So that's really the only thing I knew about Kurt Franklin's son, Carrion. But it was a point in the episode tonight where, it had came to where they was asking, what everybody like or this, that, and the third. Carrion didn't deny if he would be with a man. And when they asked him, do he like cat or do he like butt or some shit like that, he was like, he like cat and he like butt if it's fresh. So, hey, Darrell kind of stood his drink and turned around and was like, okay, honey. Hey, they put it out there that, he down, allegedly. So anyway, as I said, as the episode go on, whatever. The two white boys up there, one is 931 Baddie, and the other one is William the Baddie or something like that. I had never heard of them, but I had looked at their Instagrams and stuff, and they all right, they straight. I had never heard of them, so you know Anywho, they had some type of issue to where 931 Baddie or Baddest something was saying that Willie the Baddest or William the Baddest had said something about he wanted to beat his ass or something like that. So they started to get into it, and Then Darrell became like an instigator to where he was like, well, if y'all don't fight, I'm gonna fight y'all or some shit like that to where, after the guys did call they stuff fighting or whatever, because they had one of the littlest baddie, the smallest baddie, he swung on the biggest baddie and the fight started there, but they weren't really doing that. It was, weak sauce. They weren't really trying to do nothing, but at one point somehow Darrell got involved and he swung on, was it the big baddie or was it the little baddie? Okay, anywho, he swung at one of them and, ended up knocking him into the bushes. Okay, it was the small baddie, knocking him into the bushes, and security had to tackle him down to the ground, child. And I mean, tackle him down to the ground. And I kind of felt like at that point, it was kind of like too much how security was doing. But then I was like, okay, it's bad boys. They boys, they gonna get handled however. So after that, whatever, somehow Darrell get into a fight with the other baddie. So the other baddie, you can tell he didn't really want to fight. Hold on one second. Okay, had to handle something right quick. But anywho, so he went ahead and was trying to fight the big baddie, and it basically came across like a type bully situation. Like he was just trying to make himself be seen so bad, and basically just involving himself in these boys fight. Like somebody said something to him or something. Nobody never said nothing to him, and he was just drinking a lot and was doing the most. And somebody camera had went to some scene. I don't know if it was the main one that was watching them or another side one, but anyways, I overheard somebody say that basically the was doing too much and it was for camera time. And if I'm not mistaken, Gutter saying that he was basically like, let us get in the house and have a problem with a motherfucker first, which I agree with, because them white boys ain't did nothing to Darrell for him to try to jump in and try to fight both of them at that, and then got tackled another time, and it was blood coming from somewhere. Natalie had said it was coming from his mouth, but when I seen it, it looked like it probably was something. Probably his teeth probably hit his bottom lip or something. Y'all know how that go, but more so his elbows were scratched up and they was bleeding. And, after he got up that time, I think he tried to fight one more time. And they were like, you know what, just, sit your ass in the bus. So the real money reside had to go sit in the bus like a little toddler being put on timeout, which is exactly what she said when she came out. She had to make it her business to try to feel like she, scolding somebody. So he's sitting in the van smiling and stuff, and she basically telling them, y'all ain't here to be doing it, which they really is the dare to be fighting, like it's bad boys club, so they dare to be fighting. And but it was kind of redundant how the fights was happening, because it was like, come on, ain't nobody even got no reason to be fighting, ain't nobody said shit, ain't nobody went behind nobody back, did that, none of that. Like, so it go on. She basically like, this y'all show. I'ma pop in and I'll bring some bad bitches, and I see y'all out and about, but this y'all show, this y'all house. So they in there and everything, and then, once she leave, they had to go in the house and get rooms. This where the second little, situation happened with Milan and Christopher. So they in there trying to get rooms and stuff, and it was a moment where Gutter K and Kurt Franklin's son, they did flirt, so that kind of gave it okay, like, okay, he do go both ways. And I'm talking about Kurt Franklin's son, he got to, because he kind of liked, and Gutter K ended up pulling Carry On beard hair. So you know how they do, how a female grab a beard, like he did that. So it was like, okay, well, yeah, let's see what happens with them. But anyway, the room situations, everybody get their rooms, and an issue come in to where I think somebody named don't get me mistaken, his name probably Anthony or something. Anthony, he wears sunglasses, sunshades, and Milan Christopher. They both in a big room, and basically like, what you gonna do to get me out of here? Like, and he was like, I already said outside, this gonna be my room. But when the other dude had went in the room, Milan Christopher went around, and the dude ended up jumping on the bed. The whole bed frame broke. The whole bed frame broke, and the bed was sitting sideways, y'all. But anyway, a couple minutes go by, and Milan Christopher take a fake ass hit towards Anthony, and they fight a little bit, and I think a chain or some shit got snatched, and child, it was real, it was put on, but hey, Milan Christopher got the room, and that was that on that. Now, moving on. The next scene that I want to speak about is Andrew Caldwell. Now, it's not really the next scene, it's kind of the next part that I remember to speak on, but so Andrew, after the little first situation where he was at the photo shoot, popping his gums and stuff with people, and basically being a queen bee. After all that, Andrew somehow didn't want to go to the house or show up the next day because he felt like he was gonna get jumped. He thought that the people was gonna jump on him because basically his mouth. Y'all know how Andrew Caldwell mouth is, and anyway, so he supposedly was on the phone with his lawyers when they finally did catch up with him at the airport, and he basically was on his way home. So he didn't really have no presence in the show or nothing like that. And he's been online recently upset that people know that he on the show, or I guess basically how he might be portrayed. The thing is, I mean, people cuss all the time. Everybody know he cuss, but it was surprising to hear Andrew Caldwell call people bitches and say certain words that we ain't never heard. And then he even slipped up out his mouth and said he want everybody to feel and believe that he's delivered, and he don't want people to see him talking that kind of way. I'm like, man, people see you telling lies and shit all the time. What talking that way gonna matter? But child, anyway. So Andrew was gone. His presence was, short, and it is what it is with that. Moving on, I really do think like the season is worth watching. If y'all got it to do, make sure y'all go watch Zeus and subscribe to them and follow Bad Boys Club. I think y'all gonna be intrigued. And what did I miss? Okay, so there is two straight guys on the show. Couldn't even tell you their names, to be honest with you. Couldn't tell you their names, but I know one in particular, he did go ahead and come out and say, hey, we both of us, we straight, I'm straight. I don't want none of y'all to approach me on none of that gay shit. Like, I ain't got no problem with gay people. I respect y'all, but don't come at me like that, or I'm gonna lay somebody ass out. And that's exactly how he said it. And ain't nobody saying that, ain't nobody come at him no kind of way or nothing like that. But the next time that, he said he felt some kind of way, or felt, sooner or later he gonna have to down put some hands on somebody, was they had asked one of the guys or something like that who he would sleep with or something like that, and the damn gay guy, the guy, he gonna say he would sleep with the guy that had just made an announcement that he won't gay, and he ain't on that type of time. So that's gonna be interesting. But other than that, yeah, like I said, if y'all want to check it out and follow, I mean, make sure y'all do. It's definitely worth the watch. And I'm gonna have to go and rewatch it again, because when I watched it the first time, I couldn't really watch it, real good like I wanted to for the first probably 15 minutes. I was dealing with my little baby, but like that, this show is worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. So y'all make sure y'all go out and subscribe to Zeus. Go check out Bad Boys Club, LA, and just get all the way into it. Y'all make sure y'all like this video, drop a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time on a pop-up video. Peace out.